I thought so. What's up, John? You were the one that just commented on my video, right? I'm doing well, man. How are you? Thanks for coming in. Appreciate that. Appreciate the comment on the video too, brother. What's up, Leanne Smith? How you doing? Wither, what's up, brother? How's everybody's Monday? It's Monday, I know. Oh, I know. What's going on, boys? I'm fine, thanks. Good to hear it. Good to hear it. Of course. Always. Glad that you're doing well. You're from the UK? Cool, cool. How's the heat over there? I hear it's pretty bad this time around. Good old summer heat wave in the UK. Doing good? Good to hear it, brother. Good to hear it, man. Yeah, funny you called that out, dude. I was 100% using PewView's grip technique. I've been wanting to apply it a lot more to like try to, I guess, get a little more control for follow-up shots and then also be able to have a little bit more finger room. It's repetition at that point. But yeah, I thought that was hilarious, dude, when you called that out. I was like, dang, bro knows. What's up, Chamber? It's warm here. So I've heard. Missed work today because of the road closures. Wound up fighting my way through the desert to get over here, so I'll work tomorrow. That's commitment, brother. That's commitment right there. Christ is Lord. Amen to that. Crusader, how you been, brother? How you been, my man? Got Honeybee in there watching the Magic School Bus right now. Every time the song comes on, I'm like, yo. I know that one. For sure know that one. What's up, Dave? So, the wife's new rifle is the topic of discussion right now. She didn't have many specifics that she was looking for. However, I'm going to include those as stipulations for the build, mainly because the ones that I thought of, mainly because of her size, her weight, and her capability to handle a rifle currently. So I'm thinking something shorter barreled, right, so that it can accommodate a suppressor. I want to get a stubby little suppressor for it, super lightweight build, super short build. Her arms aren't that long. She's really light, so firing a gun in a continuous manner will definitely throw her back. I mean, obviously the stance is everything, and proper functions is like the way to go with training, or stance rather, and but still, I would like to get something super low recoil. I would like to get something super lightweight, and I would like to get something a little bit shorter so that she can have a suppressor on that thing and it'll still fit her physique, I guess. From Tennessee because I woke up in a pool of diarrhea. Speaking of that, dude, I found out just now that over 200,000 people this year are projected to pass away in India due to diarrhea. Isn't that crazy? What a horrible thing. Do you imagine, dude? That's, by the way, that's just under 15 times as many people that got Alt F4'd by a firearm in the United States this year, which is just blows my mind. Jeez, dude, your hair is so goated. For real? Thanks, bro. PCC rifle caliber. See, I don't want to stick her with a 9mm. I really don't. I'd like her to have some kind of actual, like, ballistic advantage out to any, like, given range. Like, I'd like her to be able to hit good, accurate shots without a 32-inch holdover at 200 yards, you know? So I would say a 9mm, but I really don't think 9mm is the way to go with the build, just because of the fact that it drops off. And I mean, obviously a bullet's a bullet, but it's kind of underwhelming if you're looking at somebody with a set of plates on and you're trying to hit center mass from 200. Like, you're not going to really do much, you know? Vector with an FRT. You would very much enjoy a Vector with an FRT. You would also very much enjoy a 9mm PCC, just because of the recoil and the weight and the overall, like, versatility within close quarters, like the similar controls, being an AR9 in a lot of cases. Like, you're kind of, that's where I'm at with it. I just don't think that 9mm is the way to go. I really don't. 16-inch total with a can. Yeah, I think my I was gonna say 300 blackout, but that thing okay, so it thumps. You know, it's not overwhelming for somebody like me, or even, you know, a guy smaller than me. If you know how to shoot regularly, like, she's. I think that sounds good. What do we got? Solid suggestion. 50 BMG with an FRT. Dave, we're serious here, man. We're being serious, okay? No, my 5-foot wife isn't going to walk around with a 24-inch 50 BMG with a forced reset trigger on it. That would make me do a backflip. .57 P90. I love the P90. I just do not like 5.7. I feel like 5.7 is worse than 9mm, to be honest with you. The controls on a P90, the way you load it, like, that wouldn't be the setup I feel like I would want to put in her hands. It wasn't too bad. The 8.6 was worse, but still fun. Yeah, the 300's decent. It could be tuned a little better with a little bit longer of a barrel and a lightweight bolt carrier group and a better buffer setup. It would definitely be a lot lighter on the shoulder, and a lot more lightweight in the hands. I just didn't want to build another 300 blackout. Do an AR platform chambered in 6.5 Creedmoor, slow recoil, and got distance. See, that's a good idea. That's a good idea. Busta suggested 6.5. Is it Grindel or is it? It's Grindel, right? 6.5 Grindel. Correct me if I'm wrong. Might be pronouncing that horribly. Dave. First Amendment to protect ourselves. Second Amendment is to protect ourselves and the first. Nice. I like that. That's what they're for, though, right? Yeah, there's some crazy stuff going on over here. Sorry, I'm in the middle of a Tarkov raid right now. I don't have my headset on, so all I can hear is distant shots. I would love to see her on some kind of AR platform, low recoil, decent availability for ammo, right? Like, I don't want it to be a niche cartridge that has 2 companies that makes it, right? Like, I'd like it to be worth my while as far as the function, or as far as the purchase goes. I just died, by the way. cost effective is not the end of the world for the build. Hold on, let me pull up chat on my computer. It's so hard to read it on my phone. Now that I've been completely smoked on the battlefield in Escape from Tarkov. About 10-inch MP223 with their performance trigger. That's not a bad idea. That's not a bad idea. Let's look some stuff up here. I don't want to go with a PCC. If I'm gonna get a PCC, it's gonna be like a truck gun. For me personally. What's up, Busta? Going dark. Commies and home invaders picked the wrong house. Shot one unsuppressed and if shot real flat, not bad with an FRT. Is that the 6.5 you're talking about? Doing air phone with the 6.5 Creedmoor. Busta, like I said, oh, there he is. What's up, Luke? He suggested, did I pronounce that right? The 6.5 Grendel? I don't know if any of you guys corrected me or not. Definitely need mag compatibility with yours. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, having something that both of us can, I guess, benefit from. You know, if in the worst case scenario we had, you know, to throw on the gear and dip out of here, I would like for us to both be carrying like universal gear. Obviously, I'm going to be using a 308 mainly. I'll probably end up stowing the 300 blackout. I don't even know. I just would like something to close the gap, if that makes any sense. What's the weapon behind you, mate? Sniper looks sick. That's a 8.6 blackout CM7S, 12-inch SBR with a rugged Alaskan 360 titanium suppressor. More than 40% of Americans believe their house is haunted. So they've experienced some kind of paranormal activity at home. Yeah, apparently 51% of people voted for Joe Biden too, so that's, you know, I'm just kidding. Honestly though, a lot of Americans are a little bit ignorant, to say the least. Can I get the Magpul drums, the P mags? Yeah. Or what's it called? Hold on. Hold, please. Carbine surpass PCC. Yeah, some kind of carbine build would definitely be, I feel like, what I would be looking to build for her. Let's see, what's that mag called? Yeah, this Stanag 60 round D60 P mag. Is that the one you're talking about? What's up, Hillbilly? BRN 180. Yeah, that's a super sick piece, dude. With the little side charging handle on that boy. I was looking at a rifle the other day. I screenshotted it because it really just blew my mind. They said they were holding sub MOA guarantee. Let's see if I can find it. You want a snack?
Here's some fruit snacks from Rich.
Some fruit snacks from Rich? You want some fruit snacks? I know Rich is probably going to get out of this, but that's okay.
There's 400-pound boxes in there. How mad can you be?
Here it is. I found it. The PWS is what it's called. Honeybee's fruit snacks, courtesy of Richard. That's okay though. All orange ones. A whole pack of orange fruit snacks. That's crazy. Primary weapon systems. All out of stock. The Alpha LT, the thing is so sick, dude. Long stroke piston. Boy, that thing is nice. At 2 bands too, that's really not a bad deal. PWS is gonna run you. Yeah, I honestly, the Alpha LT, the Kodak Brown one, is just shy of 2100, which is actually, I feel like it's a steal for something so sweet. Is it a build or are we just looking for a new gun? It really depends. I would like to build it personally, build it out with her. Obviously for the color schemes, but it's like we could get a full rifle and replace parts on it. However, I feel like that would just be a waste, right? Arms, P2, piston AR-15. Let's check it out. That thing's pretty sick. 1400, that's not bad either. I was looking at one earlier too. It is the GQ Armory Paladin in 6 arc. I mean, come on, bro. That thing just looks absolutely disgusting. I could see myself, my wife using that all the time, right? My wife, obviously, right? Duh. I love my GQ. Yeah, do you have a Paladin? Sig Rattler's about 2400. A Sig Rattler, okay, that's, see, we're getting into some suggestions. Yeah, definitely me and not you. I would definitely be over the moon to see you have a rifle fit to your size, your ability, light recoil, lightweight. I think this thing comes in around less than 5 pounds, which is insane, dude. Less than 5 pounds is so sick. That mag made my eye go crazy. Yeah, that's the 6.5/6mm taper. It's because the casing's so wide in the back. The 38 arc Paladin, sold to my dad, but it's still mine. Yeah, sold it to my dad. I just think that is such a beautiful looking rifle. Hi, nice haircut. Thank you. Appreciate it. Look at Foxtrot Mike's FM15 Gen 2. All right, look. See what we got here. The Mike 15 Gen 2. Oh, that's just an upper. Out of stock, too. I like it. I really do. One of the big stipulations to the build, though, is that she wants OD green and rose gold. Larson and Kitty upstairs. Rattler's 5.7 pounds. What's up, Connor? How you been, brother? Let's see. Let's see what a Sig Rattler's looking like. I know what they look like, but I just gotta refresh my mind here on the. Oh, they're so sick. They're so sick, dude. $2,400 a. What is that? 7.6? No, okay, that okay. I just don't know how I feel about building another 300 blackout, dude. Obviously, I could get it in 5.56 and 7.6239, but it's like that gun's like specifically like 300 blackout, you know. Can't believe it's you. Drop the bag on a honey badger. Let's see what the honey badger. Definitely not going to get a sugar weasel. We know that for sure. The SD 300 black. Gosh, they're just so clean looking, dude. They're just so clean looking. Hey, let's keep in touch. Yeah, I don't know about that, dude. I feel like I would only like that if they just sent it out to me for free. What's left standing at the center? Ah, Jesus Christ. The Holy Spirit. I'm a follower of Christ. If you had to describe who you were without mentioning your job, your titles, what you own, your roles you play for other people, what is left standing at the center? Yeah. You looked at Mustang armament? I've heard of Mustang. I haven't looked into them, though. I heard they were really nice, too. It's a good shout right there. Let me check them out real quick. The Chesty. Their flagship rifle. They got a fighting rifle, too, called Fox 2. That's expensive, dude. 3,200. That's as much as that Paladin GQ I was looking at.
Say good night.
Are you having a nappy, little one? Oh. Good night, my sweet little sweetheart, baby. I love you.
She's tired.
Yeah, she won't even lift her head up.
She was nodding out in the swing.
I say confiscate all the guns in America and give them to me. I'll be the second recipient. If you were to write down in writing that I also get a considerable portion of them, I would be for that. Looked up the best lightweight, light recoil gun for women. Battle Arms OIP 003. Never heard of it. Me neither. Let's check it out. Dude, that thing's pretty sick looking. That thing is really cool looking, dude. Kind of a weird handguard. It is M-lock though, it looks like. It's got skeletonized magwell, skeletonized pistol grip, skeletonized... I would say handguard too, based off of all the laser cuts they have out of it. And then they got lightweight cutouts under the charge handle and behind the beaver tail. Super lightweight, non-telescopic stock with a very minimalist style brace looking stock thing on it. I'll just show you. Not gonna lie, that thing's pretty sick looking. Never heard of it, never seen a review on it, never even seen one fired. But they do look really cool. I feel like I would do it a little differently, honestly, though. Oh no, I just X'd out of YouTube. Why did I do that? Why did I do that? What's up, George? No elk yet. We're gonna head over to Penn Gulch, Lakehead. There's elk out there. Big trees, big deer. Still time. Yeah, man. Keep up the hunt, brother. Get one of those Bear Creek side charging uppers. I was looking at the BRN 180. Do you remember me, your subscriber from Ukraine? I have quite a few subscribers from the Ukraine. I do believe I remember you, though. Just quick glance at the quarter-inch size picture that you have here. I don't remember any context from our last conversation, but I do believe that I remember you, my good friend. Fully on board with the 6.5 suggestion, very lightweight, or very late recoil, very fun round, has distance, and is very light. Yeah, kind of leaning towards that right now. 1911 45 ACP is all you need, Sonny. No need for all them sissy plastic guns. 80 plus at least. Yes, that's where I've heard of it before. PewView runs Mustang rifles in his videos. Watchtower, I've heard bad things about Watchtower. They are praised by PewView, and I will trust anything that dude says, but I've read a ton of reviews on the Apache, the 2011 that they make, or one of them, and I've heard a lot of people complaining about it a lot. High Point AR-15 supremacy. What's up, Lukey? Lucky? I don't even have a 45. I carry a 25. It still does the job. It does a great job. Hello from Greece. What's up, brother? How you doing? Can't read your name, but still ask you how you're doing, I guess, right? Message retracted? Alright, I guess not. Ruger American Gen 2 Predator is what my buddy has. Super inexpensive, and it was a ton of fun. Let's see what it looks like here. One thing about the wife is that she wants aesthetic, right? So we got to try to build something with some good aesthetic to it that also performs how we need it to. How we want it to and how we need it to are two different things. It needs to run well is like the bar for me, you know? I'd like to put it within the parameters of all of what we had talked about before, but I don't think that's going to be possible unless we spend like another $7,000 on a rifle, and I just don't have that kind of money right now. I probably won't for a long time, but we can get started on something that's relatively close to, I would say our budget's probably about 4 on this one. So we gotta take into consideration, right? I would like her to have a quality optic. I would like her to have a quality trigger, a nice lighting solution, and a good sling. Really, that's like, oh, they bought Mustang. That's right. I just saw that video. Arsenal 5.56 AKs. I wouldn't want her to run an AK, honestly. I just feel like it's a little bit too much. Buy a full weapon and replace parts. I mean, yeah, that's an option. That's an option. That's why I was looking at this paladin right here, because I mean, it is 6mm arc, but it's sub 5 pounds. It's 11 inches, which means I could throw a suppressor on there. I could probably squeeze a really nice quality optic. I could probably get something from Griffin Armament for super cheap for a suppressor. I could probably have Olight hook up some lighting solution for me. Zero problems with the rigger. He says he never had issues. You see what they look like? Yeah, that's a bolt action though, right? If I was gonna give her a bolt action, which, you know, I'd just give her the 8.6 and put some supers in it. Yes, Justin, semi-auto. Are you preferring 6.5? Are you still open to 2.23? I wouldn't mind a nice 5.56 build, honestly. The amount of parts that you can get for them that you can put on a 2-3 rifle that it mitigate recoil, I mean, considerable percentages at a time, to the point where it almost just doesn't move when you shoot it are pretty abundant. So it's like, that would be a ideal situation. Plus I have like 10,000 5.56 rounds. So like, I currently don't have a functioning 5.56 build. So it would make sense to do some kind of 5.56 setup for her, just because I have a whole bunch of ammo already for it. We can really mitigate recoil. Just got a new neighbor this weekend. He's from Harrisburg, Pennsylvania. Is that close to you? Yeah, I'm working in Harrisburg right now. At the EPA building. They have a, oh my goodness. They have I don't even know how to pronounce it. Peregrine Falcon. I might have just butchered that. Peregrine. That is living on the side of the building, and they just so happen to this week be pulling its babies out of its nest to test stuff. I don't know, growth. I don't know. It's the EPA, right? And the mother and the dad, right? They're flying at us at 100+ miles an hour, coming down, swooping the roof while we're on the roof. Kind of sketchy. Dedicated 5.56 or 2.3 wild. Like I said, I already have a ton of 5.56. That's like, that would be the huge benefit to me buying a 5.56, is the fact that I have a ton of ammo already for it. Other than military towns, I'm always getting new neighbors from the East Coast. I got you. Yeah, that's kind of cool. It's like an hour and change away from me. Small world, man. Small world. Dang, brother, Paladin looks sweet, but you know, PSA sells and makes guns too, right? Of course, yeah, PSA. They're like top of the mid line. No, I'm just kidding. They're good. I just, I don't know which route I would take for a PSA build. We get a mix. You just say screw it and get a mixtape. She wants OD green and rose gold. She wants OD green and rose gold, which kind of limits me pretty heavily unless I want to go get it painted after the fact. Let's see, AR-15. They don't sell SBRs. That's crazy. Pistols. Guess I just have to register it and get a stock put on there. I could hit up CMMG too and be like, hey guys, I'd love a Descent. I don't know, there's a lot of companies I could look into and message and tell them, look, I'm trying to do a build for my wife, and I would love to try your product out. I wonder if you're open to sending a couple my way or something like that, right? Sketchy? Nah, you get rid of the death birds before I touch your roof. Yeah, they're nasty, bro. They're nasty little creatures. It's like this big. And it charges you at the speed of a bullet. The thing's moving at 2,200 feet per second, and I'm just standing there with my channel locks. You know? Like, what am I going to do? Right? Of course, they have goon tape on them, but that only saves you from so much. This thing's like, it's like a warthog, you know, coming in, dropping 4,000 rounds a second or a minute on me. I just, you know, a little sketchy. Find out which caliber she likes to shoot, and there you go. I can handle the non-FFL paint stuff. I'm loving the CMMG Ambi mag release. Yeah, dude, man, you should have told me you went with CMMG. I know you said the name of it, but I didn't know the brand was CMMG. You might have told me, but I probably could have got you a pretty sweet discount on that. I know it's just a mag release, honestly, but kamikaze birds. I'm saying, bro. I would say 5.56 makes the most sense, but I really like the 6.5 also. Yeah, I feel like 5.56. Like, I don't want to dictate too much. Hi, baby. Because we're all discussing it, you know, and I like everybody's ideas. Are you okay?
My butt.
Your butt. Poor girl. Are you gonna say hi to everybody?
Hi, buddy. Cancer.
Huh?
The light.
Yeah, it's a wax melt.
Must melt.
That's her favorite aisle in the store, is smelling the wax melts. You ain't swinging channel locks at a death bird? And they are death birds, bro. It's like $40, no big deal. Yeah, I thought about that after I said it's just a mag release. It's like, if you're buying a whole gun, I would definitely be pretty adamant that you hit me up, because I could probably get you a pretty sweet discount.
I can jump.
Hello again, mate. Haven't been here in a while. How you been, Jack?
Let's do it again.
Thanks for coming in, brother.
Let's do it again. Let's do something again.
Oh, please be careful. I don't want you to fall. She's learning how to jump off of things. And boy, she stiff legs it when she lands, and it just sends her like a springboard right onto her stomach. And I know the time is coming where she's gonna hit me with the "watch this, daddy," and like try to front flip off the couch or something.
What's this? What's this, Dad? What's this about? What's this?
What have I done?
Spin around like a ball.
You're spinning around like a top. Oh, good. That was kind of impressive. Not gonna lie, dude. Not gonna lie. Okay.
Look about in a ball.
Wow, you're getting good at that. When you land, bend your knees. Like this. Bend your knees when you land.
No.
No? Okay. Just a suggestion, that's all. You do you, though.
You're a lazy ball.
Dude, she ran into my table the other day and busted her hip, dude. Got this nasty little bruise on her hip. Oh, I feel so bad, man. I feel so bad. You're lucky you have a daughter. I'm blessed that I have a daughter. I love her so much. I have two, actually. They're the sweetest little things ever to grace my life with their presence.
Look at the
Bullets be bullets, 5.56 the most common to stick to the 300 block for 500 years after 20,000 rounds. Sold a barrel and a handguard for $300. Built a 12.5, 5.56 replacement 300 black. Yeah, I feel like 5.56 is the way to go. I really do. Not lucky, blessed. Yeah, what's good luck to a God as good as mine, right?
Look, so cute, baby.
Oh, you're so cute, baby.
Look up, cute little baby, darling.
Yeah.
Look at the cute little ladybug.
Oh, you're
So
so
cute.
you're so cute.
So cute, ladybug.
Look at your little red toes.
Thank you. We need drum. We need green nails. We need a green nails.
You want green nails?
Okay. We need red dress on that. How green nails? You want that or white nails?
Daddy doesn't paint his nails, baby.
You want the green nails.
No. Do you want green nails?
You want green nails?
Yeah. You're talking so crazy well.
Jumping.
Yeah.
I'm gonna move some more ladybugs jumping on the bed. One fell off them. Let go.
If you don't get your Jack Sparrow looking app out of here. Goofy y'all. He's a goofy y'all dude. So dumb. Just a suggestion to a 2-year-old is hilarious. So we landed on 5.56, the 62 grain 5.56. Yeah, I have a ton of them, bro. A ton of them. Sorry I said anything. Why? Why are you sorry you said anything? Because I brought my Lord and Savior into the equation? Does that offend you? Like, come on, man. Seriously? Don't be so temperamental.
What?
I got blessed and cursed with an absolute fearless little man. Constantly gives me heart attacks with his acrobatics on the couch.
Yeah, I was just telling him today that girl parents versus boy parents live entirely different lives. It's like she wants to paint her nails and wear barrettes and go shopping and smell wax melts, and boys just want to jump as far and as high off of furniture as they can. It's like, do you really want a son? You know, because like girl life sounds pretty good to me. The teenage years are going to be rough. Really rough. But that's okay.
Taco the bells for the burger that has been crowned king by the McCount Ronald Jester to the lady Wendy's and her royal guard, the noble Five Guys, aboard the Express with Panda along Waffle House Lane. Food for thought is crazy.
Food for thought is nuts. Honestly, happy I'm not having a son.
We weren't saying you can't say anything. We were just saying we believe in Jesus, not luck. Well, yeah, and
I thought it.
Personally, that's much better than luck. So, I mean,
God thought you would be the perfect parents for this little girl.
right?
Like, that's awesome.
You know, I'm not trying to make you feel any type of way by doing that.
I'm honestly happy I'm not having a son. Daughter that can fight and shoot sounds what. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, that's true. Got one
It's
boy
like,
and one girl, and I can confirm they're way cooler. Boys are way cooler. His name starts with Genesis.
I don't know, it's like I have a great time with the girls. But that's because I'm also one. Are you hungry?
Yeah. What's for dinner?
Scotty, whatever I was gonna make last night.
Exciting.
I just need something.
Yes, use the boy.
Yeah, I feel like he would be having a grand old time if we had a son. Fighting for my life over here.
One day. Maybe.
That'll be up to God, not me. Because my answer is no. But we saw how that happened last time. My answer was no about a second. And he was like, oh yeah? That's interesting.
My boy is kind of a lunatic.
That's what I'm saying. They're insane. I have nephews. I see how they are.
Alright. In that case, the 5.56 build could be... Like, there's so many options.
So much room
right?
for activities.
Yeah, so much room to play around with there. So let's just start with a lower.
It wouldn't be hard.
What are some
All
good
the kids look like me.
What are some good lower suggestions? No, they don't.
She indoctrinated our daughter. She was looking at the little one earlier saying, look at your daddy. No, she doesn't. We'll just see when they're older who they look like. Probably me.
Yeah, whatever, dude.
Whatever, dude.
Some good
Why are
strict.
you hating right now? I didn't even say anything to you about it when I brought it in here. Why are you being a hater? You're so divisive.
Hey, Mommy, be back.
My man. My man.
Daddy.
Dude's speaking facts right
Connor, I will time you out. One more.
now. We need
Yeah, false info.
an ambidextrous, stripped lower with a big fat flared magwell. It must be ambidextrous.
You can't be anti-Trump and pro-America.
That's not true. It's not true. Just because you
Why
don't.
do you have to, like, I don't understand what the extreme black or white viewpoint is.
Yeah, that's ridiculous.
Like, you don't have to agree with everything that Trump does to be pro-America.
So,
I
mean,
think a lot of what he's doing right now is not America first.
super black and white, one way or the other. Think my way, or
Okay.
this is what I perceive you to be attitude. It's like, man, it's toxic, dude.
We had a guy come in here one day and say that since we didn't agree with every single thing that Trump was doing, that we were fake Trump supporters. Like, hold on, because that's not what support is. I don't agree with everything that anybody
I'm a
does.
hardcore Mandami fan.
Mom, that's crazy. That's crazy. I might time you out for that one, too.
Not the Mandami fan. I'm stupid AF. What?
I guess probably going off the black and white thing that we were talking about. Like, you have to be all one or all another.
I am not a fan of Mandami.
You lost me there. But I do agree with the first thing that you said.
No. They say, you look like blue.
You must like blue. Dave got him.
It is your right
You
as
can
a
like whoever
United
you want.
States citizen to vote for who you please
Let's you
and
know.
not receive any kind of repercussions for it. Anybody that advocates for violence based off of, or extremism based off of the lack of believing and thinking the same way as anybody else
Have a good day,
is
beauty.
a huge problem in America.
See, and that's like a crazy.
Yeah, and those are
Those are valid points.
America first principles right there.
Love the Second Amendment. Support your police. Yeah, I think the healthcare system in America is.
I'm not black or white on politics. Neither am I.
Yeah, no,
I lean conservative, but that doesn't mean that there aren't some
I can't name any as of recent because everybody's again so black and white on.
I don't even know how to put it.
If the Democrats did something that was pro-America, I would
support it
back that.
100%. Exactly. And I don't like I said, I don't look at anybody any differently because of the way that they vote.
No, that's
right?
stupid.
Just the same as a follower of Jesus Christ, I don't look at anybody differently based off of their religious belief. That's another thing. Like a lot of people in the United States think that, you know, if you're not Christian, you're somehow worse of a person than the next dude in line. Like, we're all sinners, brother. You know, I don't put myself above anybody standing next to me at any given point in time. It's just what I believe, you know.
What
I don't disagree.
is this?
What? Boy, some of the YouTube live streams are crazy. How many people are watching that?
143.
Wow.
Apparently she's muted too. Look at all the black mold behind her bed.
Give it a scroll, boys. It's wild out there. It's horrendous. Horrendous.
You know it just smells musty in there.
Some woman laying on her back in her bed, muted, with a camera propped looking downward at her face while she shakes back and forth on the bed. 150 people watching her.
A colony of black mold growing behind her bed too.
150 people watching her.
We're up to 181 now.
No audio. It's just disgusting, man. It's disgusting. What are we doing? What are we talking about here, gentlemen? I need some lower suggestions, dude. Hold on. I guess I'll figure one out since you guys are like, I won't do that.
This guy's whispering into a microphone. Please don't do that. Oh no.
Come on, man. Can you donate to that channel? Yep.
Yeah.
That's a YouTube partner right there. The guy's made a partnership with YouTube making that content. Congratulations, brother.
This is a funeral.
What about Sons of Liberty? What about Sons of Liberty? What's up, Bobby? It's all the CIA goon propaganda. Anderson poverty punny build. See, that we were gonna do a budget build this
Finally,
time around.
a girl doing her makeup with a color pop palette.
We have
A normal
mommy.
person.
We have.
Hi, how was your time?
I'm dying.
Huh?
Hi.
Was it good?
Mm-hmm.
Let's check out Griffin Armament, dude.
Look, my sweetheart baby. Look, my sweetheart baby.
I can definitely.
Look, my sweetheart baby.
Oh, your sweetheart baby. What's her name?
His name is baby.
Her name is Baby. Oh, how cute. The Mark II AR-15 SBR. There we go. There we go.
It's my favorite color.
Can we get a strip lower?
Oh.
Receivers, Mark II lowers. Yes, we can. Yes, we can. And we can get it in OD green. What? What? Got a flared magwell. It's got the ambidextrous.
I get some more.
OD
Not
Green.
the Geek Bar.
Hey, gives you one Papa and go late.
Oh man, that thing is nice, dude.
What a mustache on this
YouTube
dude.
is crazy. Yeah, that's nice. I can appreciate that for sure.
It was solid.
Yeah, I don't know.
Not the communist propaganda in the back of this guy's.
I like this one. I am a fan. That is nice, brother. It's the Mark 1. This is the Mark 2. Oh, dang. Look at that. I can get it for friggin' 120 bucks. We're going to be utilizing some Griffin armament on this build, 100%. That's the one we just saw, Dave. That's literally the one we just saw, bro.
What?
That dude's partnered with YouTube.
Yep. Uh-huh. Yeah,
Spinning my
with the
budget.
cat ears, you need to be praying for that dude.
3,200 without a can. Man, $4,000 rifle ain't no budget build. Come on, what are we talking about?
This girl smoking a black and mild.
Just a chick smoking a black and mild. I like this. I like this, but I would like to get it SBR'd.
You know my stipulations. I trust you with the rest.
I think that's the one I'm gonna get. Told you, propaganda.
Alright, back to reality.
Started budget and blew up. I get you now. Just finished my budget build.
She's on mommy duty.
She's telling her baby to go sit down.
Is your baby in timeout?
That thing's pretty sick, dude. Not gonna lie. I think that might be the lower we go with.
I want some love.
Definitely feeling that.
I
It's
want
got the
some
flared
love.
magwell
Okay, bye.
down there on the bottom. It's got a nice. What is that? The mag release? Is that it? It's ambidextrous mag release. They can't see it. Get that garbage out of here. And then the bolt catch.
You're like
and
the
release,
biggest hater in my life. You know that?
and all the stuff.
And all this stuff.
It's even got a QD swivel stud in the back there.
I want to take my baby.
Socket or whatever it's called.
Okay.
I want to take my baby.
Alright, I'm on babysitting duty.
Possibly an exorcism. A 2 to 4 week lead time? Come on, guys. All right. Just going to add that to the cart. Can you even buy... I don't even think you can buy a stripped upper from them.
Here, take your baby back. I'm not done babysitting. Put him in the stroller.
You cannot.
No, we're not putting it stroller. We'll sit on the table.
Okay.
Ooh, that's a good question. For somebody buying their first rifle, would you recommend just buying a complete rifle or building one? Got about $2,000 budget and I already own 2 handguns and shotgun. I need a rifle. That's a good question. I personally bought my first 2. However, I did not like either of them and ended up changing a bunch of stuff on them after the fact. And then the third rifle I built or bought was the 300 Blackout right there, and
I'm sorry, Mommy.
It's okay, baby.
I've never been happier with a gun than with that thing. It runs
You
phenomenally.
want to get my, you
Um,
want to get my baby.
it's much more personal of a build. Like it suits my needs very well. Take into account I'm in Cali as well. Oh, jeez.
Yikes. You may be better off just buying one.
Yeah, I don't even know. What's up, Toddy? You got your gifted membership going. Notice the emojis I see. I like that.
Oh. Hey, Mommy.
Hi.
You want to stand on
Oh, please don't stand in the stroller or the cart.
Isn't that a skill level question?
Mommy. Can you understand?
I mean, with the amount of research that you can put into compatibility, certain benefits, pros and cons that you can weigh against each other when purchasing parts, like obviously lead time sucks, shipping sucks, out of stock sucks. Like there's benefits to buying a complete rifle, like fitment and finish, the lack of a lead or wait time.
Stand up there.
But if you want something super fit to your needs and wants, you're going to be changing a lot of stuff on it. Almost so much that you'll probably end up just completely rebuilding the rifle eventually. What's up, Rich?
She was just eating some fruit snacks. It keeps translating to touch. Goblin slime. I think I'll pass better.
What's this?
What a name.
It's for Mommy.
I can tell by the name, the genre, and I'm all good. Sorry.
It's okay.
It's dumb.
Hey, what's this, Mommy?
TactiCool, there he is. Let's see here. The Midwest.
I see ya.
A cereal. Did you have fun making Rice Krispie treats earlier?
Mm,
The Midwest Suppressor Ready Handguard. I think I'm gonna probably go with on this one.
Stand on the baby, Mommy. You want to stand on the baby's cart.
I
No,
love
I
that
don't
low
want you to.
profile M-lock, but also wide enough to tuck a suppressor. I want Lucas Botkin to drop his suppressor ready handguard because it's got direct thread studs on it, or direct thread threads on it that you can bypass the nuts that go on the back of a M-lock setup, and with a tucked handguard you can attach your light right out at the tip of the handguard, whereas with M-lock with the studs underneath, it's gonna either scrape the suppressor or the gas block depending on where you put it. So I think it would make sense to have. I can drill and tap, I guess, but it's like, who wants to drill a hole in their new handguard?
That's the dog.
Definitely not something I would do. You learn a lot as well, like the difference between bad charging handle, triggers, and bolts. Yeah. Might just up my budget a little bit and get the Rattler. Not as well versed in firearms as you guys, so just looking for a reliable rifle to have fun with. Yeah, I mean the Rattler's definitely a really nice piece for sure. You're gonna want to put stuff on it though, man. So take into consideration if you're up in your budget
You're gonna have
to
up it
buy,
considerably.
to buy like just the bare Rattler. Like obviously you can
But
run
it's
it
like-
with irons, but you're gonna want a sling, you're gonna want a light, you're gonna want an optic.
You can obviously do that piece by piece. Like there's no
Right.
rush on that.
Where that's also the benefit to building is that you can buy a lower for sub $200 and get a really quality piece and space out the stuff that you're buying. And kind of space out your budget in a way that doesn't spend it all right out of the gate. You know, you can take your time to pick stuff and research it. I would say build personally, but like I said, I wouldn't have had even a shred of an idea for what to buy on my first rifle to build the whole thing out.
Especially having to be California compliant.
And California compliance is another like
That's a
entirely
huge
different.
hurdle.
Yeah, that's a hard one to pass. You have goon tape channel locks, so
Don't
yeah.
Don't hate on the channel locks, Rich.
They're the jaws of life, brother. The jaws of life. If you can't get it off with a pair of channel locks, just incinerate it and turn it into slag.
Listen to her little mouth over there.
She's fond of the 9mm thing. It's getting a little empty these days. I need to make a ammo purchase. I'm actually hitting a private range soon, and I'm really excited. It's I'll be doing that on the 15th of September, by the way.
A lot going on that week.
A lot going on that week, and I'll be able to go whatever distance I want, shoot as rapidly or as slow as I'd like, whatever drills I want. And I'll be able to put cameras everywhere instead of one camera at the
Well, and
bench.
having to be conscious of people in the background.
Yeah, I don't like recording people at the range. If I see 2 or 3 people at the range, like I won't even bring my camera out. Like I wouldn't want some
Kinda
random
rude.
dude recording me from the other side of a range while I fire my guns. Like it's
It's kind of rude. It's like, yeah, you're in public and technically you can do whatever you want, but still. Alright, I guess I'm gonna go start stupid dinner.
so if I get you a 12.5 build, I can get the 12.625 handguard, which will tuck the suppressor, or I can go 15-inch and really tuck the suppressor, which would make the handguard almost as long as my WC-10 up there. However, the suppressor wouldn't hang 9 inches out of the end. It would be sitting about this far out. So the overall length would be like 17 or 18 inches. Not even, yeah, about 17 inches,
What
depending.
about the 12.5? Or was that the 12.5 that we were talking about?
Mm.
Is that for which one were you talking about? Because you said 2 different options.
The 15-inch, I mean,
Yeah.
this length won't determine the length of the rifle. The length of the rifle is going to be 12.5 plus a suppressor.
Well, yeah, it is legal, but it's, you know, so it's just inconsiderate to.
Well, and it's also not public. It's not a public range. It's a privately owned, private property range that you have to
And if they
pay for
complain,
access and get a scan-in key card, and you know, there's. It's like walking up into somebody's front door and saying, "Hey, I'm allowed to record here because it's public."
well,
however-
it's like you have gotten explicit permission from the
Yeah,
range to record. Which
There's
is
no
why I say
problems
you
with
can-
it at all.
It's just if somebody complains, they are gonna ask you. to
It's a
stop.
courtesy.
Yeah,
you know?
it's just inconsiderate.
I
It's like
wouldn't.
recording somebody in a restaurant.
Right. While they eat.
Yeah.
Like,
You know?
you need private range for reasons, exactly. Plus old FUD's not there. Yeah, well, a lot of guys are fine with it. They say they're fine with it, but it's like, I don't, I just, there's something about it, you know, recording some random dude shooting a gun. There's a level of privacy that I feel like should
It's
be
how you would want to be
extended.
treated.
Yeah,
You know.
exactly.
I do like that though.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And it's not anodized yet. Well, it is, but it's a darker green than the one on my lower it's about the same color as my
I
EOTech.
just want some accents to match my wedding ring, which is the rose gold.
I can probably get rose gold,
Like a trigger?
trigger, controls,
Yeah.
like the mag release.
Just
safety,
some pops here and there. It doesn't need to be like obnoxious amount.
Maybe the charging handle. Let's see. Let me just look that up real quick. Vague.
Huh. Yeah, that is not rose gold, brother. It's hot pink.
It's kind of cool.
That's kind of, yeah,
But those are all stock parts, though.
right?
So you're sacrificing.
Well, I'm talking about like color
Yeah.
wise
Okay.
is a good reference. I can go get the ring. Like,
No, you got respect for other shooters, exactly. That first claim is totally baseless. You have no proof of that. I have yet to have somebody come in here talking about Trump being a PDF saying anything other than like vague remarks about, you know, what might have possibly convicted him of something like that. There's no conviction. There's no proof. You're just talking out of your culo, brother. Like, you have no idea what you're talking about. You spelled the word wrong too, by the way. What's up, Ava? It's actually much less expensive right now than it was under Biden too, by the way. You're talking about our politics while you don't even live here. That's crazy. You said your country. Like, how would you know? You don't live here. I'm way better off right now than I was 6 years ago. Like, way better off.
yeah, I think that matched pretty well. I missed my ring.
No, he can't prove that. He knows he can't. If there was definitive proof that that was a fact, then Trump, needless to say, would not be sitting in office right now.
It went on. I don't know if I can get it off now, but it's on there. That one's not going on.
How are you doing today? I'm pretty good. How are you? Richard, you might have it on top chat rather than all chat. I don't know how to do it on my phone, but if you go and switch it to all messages, it'll all the ignorance and rude.
Oh yeah, every comment that you will want to ban, it
Yeah.
will be there.
All right, just got done with therapy. Yeah, how's that? How's the old knee treating you?
Sounds like it was a complete pain in the butt for a long time. I missed my ring. Wearing that stupid black silicone band for a long time. I can't get it off. I'm gonna have to run my hand underwater or something.
Yeah, I have yet to have some Trump-hating accuser come in here and single-handedly dismantle the entirety of the United States government on my chat.
With their one-liners?
With their one-liners. Just, I don't know why I just thought of that. It's kind of funny thinking about it though. All done, got it, good deal.
Soon
Could
I
be
can wear
said
this
if the
again.
clicking gets worse or hurts to let him know. Well, good sounds good so far. I like to hear that you're doing better with it. That's definitely a potentially bad. Well, obviously it's a bad injury, but you know, could be really bad, and it sounds like you're faring pretty well with it. So that's good to hear.
All right, I can get it on. Getting it off is the problem.
Honeybee, I love you.
I'd like to get these clean too.
Sure, yeah.
Yeah, I think that's pretty close.
That's all the control parts. Extended mag release. I don't know. We might have to just send some stuff to get some kind of Cerakote job on it.
Like I said, it doesn't have to be like an obnoxious amount of stuff.
It's so heavy. Hey, Daddy, I get them up. Where's Daddy? Bullets.
Due to the fact that I am a woman, I would like to match my ring.
That's pretty sick. Timber Creek makes it too. Timber Creek wasn't bad. Everything's good, but it hurts a little, not a whole lot. That's good though. That's good.
Is Canada a good country at the moment? Dave says no.
What's up,
agree
kitten?
with Dave. I don't think it's going well over there.
How are you doing?
Alright, now I'm gonna go make it. I gotta go. Stop.
What are you doing, Barry?
They're in her boots.
Good, honey.
Okay.
What are you doing?
I'm just talking to Dave and Rich.
In Rich.
Yeah.
Oh, and a boot.
Yeah. Are you gonna say hi to Rich?
Hey, Rich.
You gonna say hi, Dave?
I need my boot, honey.
She's doing her boot. She told you.
Honey.
And Ava. Say hi, Ava.
Oh, and Dave.
And Dave, yeah. Got stabbing pains down my leg last night. Oof. Yeah, that's a rough one.
Oh,
That's definitely a rough one.
and the cup.
Oh.
I have fun corner.
Hmm.
Fun corner. Perfect. And my cup and my banana.
Sure. Your hair just looks so very sweet right now.
Thanks.
Of course.
Look, birds.
Where?
Birds up there.
Oh, up here? Yeah. That's a duck.
The duck.
Yeah.
And the green duck.
Green duck, yeah.
And a brown duck.
And a brown duck sure is.
It's not flying it.
And Dave. He's a flying duck.
And flying duck.
He's getting ready to get smoked by birdshot.
The bird shot.
Yeah.
Even diapers and the mommy shot.
She loves all her ducks. She made a call out for you. She did. She did indeed.
Even go home, my mother. Even go home, mommy and dad. You want to hug mommy and daddy.
Yeah?
I want to hug mommy and dad.
Okay. Somebody in the chat earlier was like, not in the chat, but in the Discord, said something about 300 blackout Weatherby. I was like, what? 300 blackout Weatherby? That ought to be a weird round. Never heard of that. You got priorities right now? Yeah, exactly. Love is. What's up, brother? I'm doing well, man. How are you? Never heard of that round before. Tired as usual, but trying to hold on. Ah, the song of my people. I'm with that, man. I wanted to take a nap so bad at around 4 o'clock, and I was like, I can't.
Almost fell asleep, but Lila was on the floor and in need of her bottle, and I was like, eat her.
Can't do it.
I can't do it.
How's everyone's day for a Monday? It was good for me. Not gonna front. I forgot my boots this morning going to work. Just rolled out in my slides and.
Not the slides, for real?
Oh yeah, and.
Not even the sneakers.
I get to the job site and they're like, all right, everybody, we're having a safety meeting. Everybody come into the office. So I went into the office and like the very first thing on the slide show that they were doing was make sure you have steel-toed boots. I'm sitting there in my slides like, oh man, let me just tuck my feet under this desk real quick so the safety guy doesn't see it. Needless to say, I had been able to leave relatively early because of the fact, not because of the boots. It lined up perfectly though because I was delivering parts in a flatbed truck. And I came up with a way to let me drive the flatbed back to the shop afterwards, and they were just like, all right, man, we'll see you tomorrow. I was like, yep, I'll see you tomorrow, guys. Don't worry about the slides. Them slides would be hurting my feet. I would be embarrassed and praying, hope they didn't find out. Yeah, that was me, dude. I was just sitting there like, man, I'm walking in here, and you can hear them scuffing on the pavement, too, like a everybody else is, I was just like, man, oh no.
Do you want the black?
Sure.
Okay. You haven't.
Are you gonna do a castle?
No. I want the black ones.
Oh, you're lifting the dumbbells. How did you get them up there?
I want to get... It's too heavy.
Yeah, please be careful. I don't want that to land on your toe.
To my boo-boo.
Yeah, it'll hurt your foot real bad. Daddy will have to take you to the hospital. He's not feeling an ER trip right now. He needs new slides there, Clap. Did anybody notice? Only the guys in my company actually got away with it, in a sense.
Let's go.
They are Clap, though. They're completely smoked.
Hey, Mommy. Let's dance.
I gotta take the truck back. Yeah, exactly, bro. I was sitting there unloading material, like,
Over here.
trying my hardest to, like, act natural, like, because the two safety guys were both standing there, like,
Oh, the slide's making noise on the. Like,
just
it
watching
literally
me the
sounds
whole
like
time. Like,
flip-flops.
I know they were under their breath, like, this dude's wearing sandals right now, bro. What? I basically was, like, directing the unload. I was like, all right, this piece next, this piece next. Disregard the fact that I'm wearing slides. Don't look at that. Just keep getting these materials off of here. And All right, we're unloaded. I'll head out then. I'll see you guys tomorrow. It's definitely under the radar as possible. Driving a truck sounds relaxing. Is a bad. So I would assume so.
Yay!
But the truck that I'm driving has no air ride suspension and no air ride seats. So every time you hit an overpass, because of course in Pennsylvania the roads are like, you might as well just be driving through a field at 60, right?
I'm okay.
You hit a pothole the size of it looks like somebody just fired an artillery round into the road, and they're just like, that's fine. We'll pave the road across the way here and just leave that. And so every time you hit an overpass or one of these minivan-sized holes... Okay, you are so tall. Look how tall you are. Please don't jump off of there. Please don't jump off of there. I know, I can tell that you want to. It basically sends your entire head through the roof of the vehicle and makes you feel like you have a hernia by the time you get to the job site. So I would imagine driving a normal truck is fine, but the one that I drive is like driving a forklift down the highway. It's insane. Safety guys always looking for a way to write somebody up. Yeah, exactly. And I didn't want to be the guy that got our company in trouble on the first hour of the first day on this job. Potholes bigger than a groundhog hole? Yeah, exactly. You know how to fight. What is that? What? Where y'all from? I'm from Pennsylvania. I wear my black moccasins a few times on my way to go to work in the kitchen and nursing home where non-slip shoes are required. Everyone always noticed. I can speak for all of us when I say all of us blue collar have done it. Dude, I was like 40 minutes up the road and slipped my foot, like out of muscle memory, slipped my foot out of my slide and thought to myself, oh, I shouldn't be able to do that with my boots on. And was just like, oh yeah, don't have them.
Can I get the ball of that?
Sure. Are you going to get it?
Oh, no, I'm not getting. I want to get my plane.
I'm from Illinois. Cool, man. Cool. Love it.
I want to step on the stuff.
Step on the stuff. You be careful up there.
I'm ready.
Okay.
Jumping.
Oh, please don't jump off of that, baby. I just don't want you to get hurt. So you already hurt your little leg. I know you feel like an acrobat right now. You just hurt your other leg.
Mm-hmm.
Are you okay?
Mm-hmm. I got another stuff.
Okay.
Oh,
What's up, apprentice?
let's get the stuff.
Are those your slippers?
Let's do stuff. And my
Yeah, and I was way too far down the road to change course, dude. Like, I was already, like, 3 minutes behind schedule, so I was like, man, can't do it. Can't do it. I just have to push through this, dude. Thinking about another town. Yeah, we're thinking about moving too, dude. I want to get down south, like, somewhere.
Woo! We get Let's get some more.
Yeah, wife's been on a tornado documentary kick for like the last 3 days. I wouldn't notice till I got there, and we lived like 40 minutes away, so I'm not going home. Yeah, going home wasn't an option. Yeah, I got you there. That was exactly where I was at. I'm fading, boys. I'm fading. This dude said tired one time, and that's all I can think about right now is sleeping. I just haven't been getting to bed at a decent time, dude. And it's like I can't get off and go to sleep right now. Like there's just nothing that I can do about it until I go to bed, right? Go ahead, go on those eyes. I need some AC. It's getting hot in here. Oh, I forgot I have this. Let me see here. On.
What's this, Dad?
On. There it goes. Mode. Cool. And high.
There goes the dishwasher.
The dishwasher? Yes, it is. I sleep. Sleep is for the weak. My GPA said I'll sleep when I'm dead. That's kind of how my grandfather was, dude. In fact, he died in his work boots. Full transparency. Just making excuses for my insomnia. What are you doing? You can't be up there.
What's that?
You're not allowed on your mommy's desk.
No, that's Mommy's desk. That's my chair.
Mine died in a farming accident. I guess he was right. Our little rain boots.
And my dress.
Oh. Why don't you kick it off? You gonna kick the other one off now? The dogs are free. This little dog. This little dogs.
My red little cream bun.
Yeah, show them this way. Red nail polish.
Henry now the green nail polish.
She wants some green nail polish now.
Not like this way.
Oh.
Banana.
Do like this. Go down with them. See? Oh. That works too. How pretty. Say thanks, Rich.
Thank you.
Say thanks, Dave.
Guys. I want to see all the colors.
You want to see all the colors.
Pink, blue, red, pink, green, blue, and orange.
She's reading these right now. She's doing the colors on those.
Pink, orange, blue, pink, orange, pink, words.
Huh?
You see the words.
What about this one? What's this one?
It's orange.
What's this one?
It's a rail. And what's this one? Hey, Daddy, I don't speak and spell the words. What happened, Daddy?
I'm just a little tired, honeybee.
A little
I
higher.
think that's just part of life these days. Just be tired. Just gotta get used to being tired.
The blackness is blowing.
That's funny. She loved our keyboards when we first got them. She's over it now.
Broken.
It is. You want to throw it in the garbage?
Mm-hmm.
No.
See on the hair. See? Wait. See.
Blue collar blues being tired, yep. What are you doing?
Why over, Daddy?
That's Daddy right there.
There's Daddy and Mommy.
It is Daddy and Mommy. And that's you.
My honeybee.
Come over here. Yeah, that's Honeybee. What's up, rich guy?
What's this?
That's a battery. You can't have that.
No, that's batteries. Two batteries. Two batteries,
It is
Daddy.
batteries.
Oh, it's garbage.
Need a haircut? Nah, man, I'll wear it back. I'll wear it back.
I want blue. I want a blue page. I want
It's
color
just hard
page.
to keep it back.
I want a color page, Dad.
You want a color page?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. That's color page. No, I do need a little off the top for sure.
Look at picture.
What one do you want? Ooh, little doggy?
Little doggy.
Yeah.
Little sheep.
Oh, and a little kitty on there.
Little kitty.
Little kitty.
Little kitty.
Are you gonna color them? Use your pencils.
Sauce. Yeah.
Here. Dude, look at my floor right now. What's going on, man? What is this? What's going on right now? I couldn't find the suppressor he said he had. I'm telling you, dude, it's super hard to find, man. I don't think you can buy them anymore, honestly.
Oh.
Yeah, Silencer Co. says that they're just no longer available. It's the guy said I would definitely be happy with it, which I am. It's kind of cool that you can't buy them anymore. I feel like that's
Have you hear me coloring a page?
Hi, little one. Are you up from your nappy? Over here. Hi.
She struggles to turn her neck sometimes. It's a little tight at the moment.
Hello, little one. Hi.
My God,
Did you have a good nappy?
Not daddy. Not daddy.
Hello, little sweetheart.
It's
She's
not
up for the
daddy.
evening.
My little peanut. Hello.
Hi.
Hi, big smile girl.
Did you finally
Aw,
catch
she's
eyes
so
with your
sweet.
dad?
Hi.
It's also daddy.
Hi.
It's
Hi.
daddy.
What are you
What's
looking at?
daddy?
Oh, probably your lights on your computer.
She likes it. Likes to look at Daddy's shiny computer. It's got all the colors. Are you alright? Hi. Little sweet one.
Let's go get you set up in the bouncer so I can keep ticking.
Why that one is absolutely amazing. Yeah, I have no idea, man. I have no idea. I don't even know. Let me see.
I want to see my cold face.
Product is no longer available. The Chimera 300 is a versatile 30 caliber suppressor built for durability, handling high rates of fire on various shot hosts, including full auto and short barrel rifles compatible with multiple calibers, 223, 506, 300 Win Mag.
Daddy.
Are you ripping up your page? No longer available. Guess they ain't making it. No elk yet. You'll get one, brother. I had to finish my homework. We're still talking about rifles. Yeah, kind of. Just ready for fruit snacks too. Yeah, all right, Rich. We're gonna give that a little while, brother. Did you see her smile? I thought it was cut out on the camera. She smiled really big. I got 300 black Weatherby. I don't know what that is. I tried looking that up. I've never heard of 300 black Weatherby. I've heard of 300 Weatherby Magnum and 300 Blackout, but not both of them together. Same here. I tried looking it up also, and I didn't see it. Yeah, they don't, I guess they just don't make them anymore. I guess it's just a thing of the past.
Daddy, I broke my page.
All right, we'll put it in the garbage. I saw a partial smile. That's all I need. You can look at mine though, dude. By all means. In all of its absolutely clapped out glory. That thing's seen a metric ton of bullets. Yeah. Still working on this one. This one's seen quite a few. I'd say probably close to 1,000 so far. And that one's probably still sub 1,000. Maybe. Why are you drinking that?
That's mommy's.
That's just ice water, baby.
No, that's mommy's.
Yeah, it is mommy's. Doesn't mean you can have it. It's the OG can. Yeah, it is, dude. Now get out of there.
This red straw.
Huh?
This red straw.
It's a straw, yeah.
Uh-oh.
What a cool house, family setup. Everything looks so BA, man. Heck yeah, dude. Total dude moment. Love that. Thanks. I appreciate it. I really appreciate that, man. Yummy looks sweet. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Wish to have a nice family someday. If God's plan for you is to have a nice family, brother, you will indeed have a nice family. Ask and ye shall receive. I've never heard a 300 blackout Weatherby Magnum. Is that even a real round? Are you trolling me right now? You want a new color page? Okay.
Blue bingo. I don't see blue bingo.
You want a Bluey and Bingo page?
Mm-hmm.
Bluey Bingo. That's a lot of books here. I gotta search through. There it is. Which one do you want? Bluey or Bandit and Bluey and Bingo on skateboard?
Bingo, Dennis.
Pavlova.
That's, Dennis.
Bandit.
Okay.
What's on the back? Oh, it's a cool little page to color. Magic drawings. You don't like magic, but you don't mind drawing. What's up, Shadow? He's gonna be way cooler than everybody else, Dave. I feel like he already is way cooler than everybody else. One day he'll be a tactical prodigy. I'm just kidding. Go to church to find a rich guy. I hear the dating market is clapped these days. Yeah, that's a good piece of advice. What do you mean I'm gonna get married soon? I mean that if you... Do you know Jesus, brother? Are you by chance a follower of Christ? Just gonna start on that. 100% don't support Trump at all, and I'm not religious, but you do actually seem like a decent human, so I respect you. And you, my friend, I appreciate the kind words, and there's no... I wouldn't even call him political adversary. I would say there's no political disagreement that would come between my love for another person. As a follower of Christ, I do feel conviction for any kind of ostracization. Just making people feel out of place. Or making people feel any less of a person that they are because of the way they choose to do things. In my experience in my relationship with Jesus, I know that having the choice to do something and making the choice not to go with what I've gone with does not make you any less of a person, or I guess any better of a person than the next person in line. So I do really try. I try to respect everybody. I fall sometimes. I definitely have a hard time a lot of the times conversing with people that are just blatantly rude, and they don't want to have a conversation in good faith. They just want to be rude because of the way that you look, or your religious beliefs, or the way that you vote. That's so shallow. It's such a shallow way to do things, I feel like. So I mean, as a matter of fact, I think it's important that the ability to vote one way or the other is exercised, right? It's important to make sure that you consciously make the decision either to follow or to not follow Jesus, or to vote one way or the other. So it's equally as important. I'm a follower of Christ. Told you that the other day. Technically, I'm Mormon.
I want a new pencils on
Are you done with your pencils?
Mm-hmm.
Do you want crayons?
Want crayons.
Okay. Daddy will get your crayons.
Let's get some carrots.
I'm talking to Ollie, brother. I got a lot of people chatting right now. I'm trying to diversify the conversation to not only appease one person. I just read your message about being Mormon, and
Thank you, Dad.
about you being married. My question to you was, do you follow Jesus Christ? You say you're a follower of Christ. My answer to your question beforehand, what do you mean I'm getting married, is if you follow Christ, right, and you love him and you want to serve him, he will take care of you as a good father does. And he wants you to be happy. He wants you to prosper. So you get married in a few months, that's fantastic. It tells me that, you're on track to having what you desire, right? Which is a good family. So if you put that on your relationship with Jesus as something that you want in your heart, like he says directly to you, ask and you shall receive. Anything you ask in my Father's name, right? So pray on it. Is my, I guess, conclusive answer to that. Just pray on it. If you pray on it, our Father, being a good Father, will answer your prayers. But, and I'm not saying this in any kind of, like, don't take this the wrong way, no is also an answer, right? No is also an answer. But it sounds like you're already on your way to that. So, but yeah, definitely congratulations, Sosa. Thanks for bringing that up. Congratulations on being married soon.
That's one of garbage.
Okay. Can we talk about the beautiful weapons? We do like beautiful weapons. This is, I'm already getting married. Well, yeah, again, congratulations on that. Everything is a test from God. I might be ready. Must be ready. In a way, test of faith, that's definitely biblical, man. Something will go wrong. I wouldn't say something will go wrong. Not every obstacle is an obstacle, Look at obstacles as opportunities to grow in your faith. It's part of the plan, exactly. Look at how a diamond's made, right? Pressure makes diamonds. Pain makes success, right? It's like my pastor put it the other day. When you're on, say, like a football team, the coaches, they're not trying to break you. They're not trying to just break you down. They're trying to build you up, right? So they'll push you to your absolute limit, and then just a little bit more, and then they back off. And they do that again and again and again until you can look back and say, a year ago, I couldn't do that, right? That's growth. That's what promotes growth. And it's essential to growing in our faith is a test of faith, essentially. Well, and it's not necessarily failing. You say nothing is a test, but it's not necessarily a failure to fall short. We are human. The important thing is to stand back up and try again. Pray on it. Talk to the Father about it. Try again. You know, a lot of the times when I'm going through an obstacle in life, I see it as either a test of faith or a tribulation period in my life or an attack from the enemy. I pray for discernment and clarity and find myself also asking him to help me to learn what it is that he's trying to teach me in that time that I'm going through.
Hey,
So,
Dad.
oh wow!
This is my
Look at her pretty little page. Oh, my sweet little one. So nice. Can you keep coloring for me? I know. Put your little thing on. Keep coloring. Fill it in. What's up, Jose? Cheryl with the 10 jewels. Thank you. I appreciate that. Use your free will. See life as a test. If you choose to believe that life is.
I love the crayon. I love both crayon.
It's a masterpiece. Well, and that's I mean, the first part of that is biblical. You freely choose to believe what you so desire to believe. And that's 100% your choice, man. And I don't look at you any differently right now than I did 5 minutes ago when you were hitting me with amens. You know, I respect that, and I respect your choice to believe that. However, what are you doing?
It's ice cubes.
I respectfully disagree in a way.
Ice cubes. It's ice cubes. The ice cubes. The ice cubes.
Yeah, I know they're ice cubes. You don't need to reach into the cup and grab them. Excellent, girl. You got some skills. She said you have skills.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got skills. What are you gonna do about it? We love you just the same no matter what. Exactly. That's a good way to put that, Rich. Absolutely. I've considered that possibility. Time and time again. Time and time again.
I learned my little crayon on the trash.
Jesus Christ prevails every time, though. And I feel like it's kind of rude to come in talking about possibly not what your God intended. I know that you probably don't understand the implications of that, but he is the God of the universe, right? Which means it's your God, too.
We're in the garbage, Dad. We're in the garbage.
Aside from hope and faith, how has he prevailed? I could tell you a testimony of my own personal experience through a relationship with Jesus Christ that has no other answer other than him being beside me as I walk through the valley of the shadow of death. I fear no evil. Sounds like hopium. Yeah, and you sound like just an overtly rude person who doesn't want to have a conversation so much as just insult other people for not believing exactly the way you do. Have you ever considered that maybe you're wrong? Or do you just go around shoving what you believe to be true down people's throats to the extent that you walk out in a hissy fit because simply can't agree to disagree with somebody?
I want to, the markers. I check the markers.
Jesus is God.
Don't see
I follow
markers.
Jesus Christ. Whether you would like to do that or not, Jesus Christ was God in human flesh. He came here, lived a perfect life, and he died on the cross to atone for my sin debt. And I thank him every day for that. I put my faith in Jesus Christ alone. And I love him, and I thank him, and I wouldn't be where I'm at today without him. Can you please answer a question? Yes, ask the question, brother.
The more markers.
Empirical evidence would help. I love when people say that. Empirical evidence would help. There was empirical evidence. There was. It's eyewitness testimony in a book that was written by God through the use of a discipleship. And, I mean, you look at any other history book out there, you weren't there to experience, say, Christopher Columbus sailing the ocean blue and finding America. However, you deem that a credible source of historical information, whereas the Bible you discredit to the extent of calling it a complete fallacy and demand to see visual representation, evidence beyond the world and universe that you're contained inside of, your central nervous system, life itself. It doesn't matter if the proof was in front of your face. You would still decide to not listen to it. Jesus Christ was a real man. Real man. He really walked the earth, and he really lived a perfect life.
I can't find the markers.
Well, your markers are over there, baby. He really lived his life, a perfect, sinless life, and he really died on the cross after a Roman scourging. And he claimed to be doing it for me and you. And he claimed to be doing it in order to save us from eternal damnation due to our own sins. No, I'm not idolizing a president. How can you say that to me? You don't even know me. You have no idea who I am. You have no idea who I am.
So I would just like to point out, empirical evidence implies that it's based on or concerned with or verifiable by observation, experience, or experiment rather than theory or pure logic, which is literally describing the entire Bible and how it was written.
You didn't have to call something a fallacy for you to obviously disagree with it and call it not real. I mean, you're sitting here saying empirical evidence, which, again, as she just very vibrantly explained,
which is the definition off of Google, by the way.
I didn't get defensive either. I actually admitted that, yes.
That's not a symbol of idolization. He had fun at the rallies and put the posters up on his wall after. Have you ever been to a concert and bought merch, like bought a poster, bought a shirt, and then worn the shirt after? It doesn't mean that you're idolizing the artist. It just means that you have a fun, sentimental thing from that event, and it is what it is.
When you're sitting here telling me that you didn't call it a fallacy in the same breath that you're saying that you need physical evidence standing in front of you beyond what is already sitting in front of you for some reason, what would you call that then? Also, I didn't get defensive. Like I said, I actually admitted that, yes, I have considered that I'm wrong, that I could be wrong. It's a possibility. It is a possibility that I'm wrong. But, however, if I'm wrong, then I spent my entire life trying to stay away from sin, trying to love everybody regardless of their belief, of their political stance, of their race, of their origin, of anything love them because they're a human being, right? And if I'm right, what does that mean for you? Because it's not good, brother. It's not good. And I'm not saying this in a way that says, oh, you have to follow Jesus, or oh, you have to do things this way. But if you would like to live in eternal paradise with God the Father, your Creator, you got some serious ramifications, man. You're gonna have to look into it a little bit more than just trying to disprove it. You know, if you look at something long enough with in an effort to disprove it, you're gonna convince yourself after a certain amount of time that it's simply not real. But if you look at it from a non-biased perspective, you might surprise yourself. Jesus, yes, he does allow free speech. That's why you can say whatever you want.
Next time you send me, your hair looks pretty, Dad.
Thank you. Your hair also looks pretty, sweetheart.
Thank you.
I love you.
I love you. My she's right there. Oh, and the red. Brush gone.
What's up, Logan? How you been, brother? Focus. What's up, boys?
Red. They have a red. I can't find red, Marvel.
Johnny! Johnny!
Wow.
Say hi, Johnny.
Hi, Johnny.
What's up, brother?
Bonnie.
I don't have to believe in
Yeah,
God to be
get
accepted
those
by
in while you
him.
can,
God
JLE.
is
They don't
God.
sleep much.
Yeah.
Say Johnny! She hasn't said hi, Johnny, in a long time.
First on is God, the devil himself disguised as good things. Man,
Johnny.
don't let the point fly over your head too hard, brother. No, you don't have to believe in God, but yes, you do have to believe that you're a sinner in need of salvation in order to live with Him. And think of it this way: would you want to live with somebody eternally that you don't love and you don't want to be around? It's not forcing. Love isn't forcing. That's why you have the freedom to choose whether you'd like to follow him or not and love him or not. It's your choice. I'm not looking at you any other way if you decide to not follow him. I love you regardless. That's why I'm telling you this. Think of it as a gift, right? Think of the most, the thing that you want the most in your life, right? And think of a friend of yours standing in line at this store that was just giving this item away entirely for free. Unlimited supply, whoever steps in line, right? And he didn't tell you about it. That's the gift that I have in a relationship with Jesus Christ. And I find that it is extremely important to at least let you know what I have found. And it is up to you to decide whether you'd like to take the gift or walk away from it. And I don't look at you any differently for not taking it at all. You can't have the batteries, baby. You cannot have them.
Not a battery.
Yeah, you dropped it on the ground. It's the one thing on my desk that you're not allowed to have right now. Everything else is like fair game. You're like, batteries. We're not doing the batteries. We're not doing the batteries. It's not very accepting. What are you talking about, bro? Faith makes you feel happy and secure. I support your journey. Whatever makes you treat people with kindness is a net positive. There's absolutely no argument to be made that the Christian religion didn't finish. Is not very accepting. Okay. I just read the context of that. Yes, there is a very large portion of Christians that are a deterrent from people actually looking into the subject based on their holier than thou attitude. And I don't identify as
And the
a Pharisee is what I would call it. People do that, and it does deter a lot of people. That's absolutely what I'm trying not to do. You know, you can choose what you want to choose, and I don't have
Bob and Larry.
Bob and Larry.
Okay.
I don't have any animosity towards you for choosing the other direction whatsoever. But yes, there is a very large group of Christians, self-proclaimed Christians, that will sit there and deter people from going to church, which is not what Christ commands of us. That's a bad thing. We want to bring all people to Christ. And again, it's because we love you, not because we want to act like we have some kind of spiritual hierarchy over the rest of the population. Brother, I'm no better than the next guy in line. I don't think of myself more highly because I'm Christian.
One for my best and one for my gay. And one for my master and one for my foolish. And one for my baby.
But people do always judge non-believers. I go to hell if I live my own life. Okay, so think of hell as God is everything good. God put everything that's good in this world in the world for us to enjoy. Sin is what perverts it and ruins it for the rest of us. And going to hell is a choice. It's something you choose to do, and it's not... We're not watching Bob and Larry right now. I'm sorry. Here, you can watch it over here. Hell is the absence of all things godly and all things good. It is the direct absence of that. And without God's light and God's goodness, you have hell. And it's not something that you're being isolated from because of judgment from other people. It's something that you're choosing to isolate yourself from through advocating, and this is what the Bible calls blaspheming the Holy Spirit, for a sinful life. And yes, to answer your initial question, once again, I absolutely have considered
Hi, doggy.
what would happen if I was wrong. If I'm wrong, then it's lights out, right? But I spent my entire life trying to model myself after the perfect man, Jesus Christ. And that's a good thing. That's a good thing. The Bible says to compare yourself to Christ, not to other people. And that's what I do when I find myself questioning my own behavior, which I do all the time. Is this something, what would Christ do? I know you've heard that before. And it's never the bad thing. If I'm wrong, then I lived an amazing life, trying to be a better person, trying to be a better father, a more devout lover to my fellow man, a more devout, good Samaritan to my society, just trying to be overall better than I am the previous day, every single day, growing in my faith. And I simply pass away, and that's that. There's nothing wrong with trying to do the right thing. However, if I'm right, because of my acceptance and faith in Jesus Christ as my Lord and Savior, I get to spend eternity in paradise with the Father. There's no shame in being a good person. Exactly, Johnny. I know you know what shame feels like. Everybody does. We've all done shameful things. And that's my whole goal in life, brother, is to get closer to Christ.
Look at this one, Johnny.
Hi, little Livy. Hello. They made him soon for my suffering.
I like the Larry Bob.
Always be a good person. Always helpful. If I suffer.
I like the Larry
Well-
Bob, Dad.
I encourage you to just. What do you believe? Hi, guy. What is your stance on the afterlife?
I mean,
right?
if that's the case, then I lose literally nothing from becoming a better person. Like, ever since I found Jesus, I have become less greedy, I've become less selfish, I've become more loving, less hateful.
That was exactly where I was going with that rich guy.
It's like
Try to believe and see how it feels. Just
ask
open your
him if he's
heart
real.
and talk to God. Ask him if he's real. You know, lay it all out on the table. He wants you exactly how you are. Contrary to popular Christian belief,
I've spoken
you don't
out.
have to clean yourself up
Yeah.
before you go to God. You don't have to be a good person before you go to God.
Because
You
none
don't-
of us are good people
No.
inherently. Like, we all have bad traits. Nobody's perfect.
Who needs healed, right? The sick. The sick need healed.
Larry.
The people with injuries need healing. Not the fully healthy, completely fixed individual. Put it out there. Talk to God. And see it. I'm telling you, brother. I'm telling you. Just give it a shot. Totally up to you. You know? Every God has truth. Every God is written by humans. See, and that's where we differ right there. Yes, there might have been a human hand that was used to write the Bible. However, it was all directly influenced by the grace of God. The Bible says, in the beginning, in the first chapter of John, in the beginning was the Word. The Word was with God, and the Word was God. When you read this book, you're reading direct influence from the Creator, right here. He wrote all this, you know? He didn't put a magical hand out of the sky and carve it into stone, right? He used people of faith in an effort to get what we have here. A lot of it is eyewitness testimony, and that's what we use for historical evidence. Eyewitness testimony. Like I said, you have no idea that the historical teachings of Christopher Columbus coming to America and discovering it is true. However, it was written by somebody who witnessed that and
Larry.
was there to see it firsthand, and from that is how we get history. You don't know what happened 100 years ago except for from a history book. That's exactly what this is. It's a book of the history of the creation of mankind, all the way through to the point where a fallen
This is on the table, baby.
By-
Are you hungry?
choice, fallen humanity was saved. And the entire thing from start to finish points towards Jesus Christ being the Savior. I encourage you to pray to the Father as openly as you can. Open your heart. Talk to Him honestly. And just see where it takes you, man. God can do amazing things. I do encourage you to please do that. It was nice chatting with you. I hope you have a good rest of your evening. God bless you, and have a wonderful week, brother. I hope to see you back one day, maybe. Be very nice. We've missed seeing you, Johnny. Yeah, dude, it's been a while, man. I'm hoping things are going well for you. I'm hoping that the family's doing well. We're actually about to start another channel build here for the wife. We're gonna do a 5.56. We're gonna do OD green and rose gold. SBR, obviously, with a tucked suppressor. Off topic, but the Harry Potter chocolate frog creamer is awesome. Tastes like Nutella. Ooh. See, I will 100% jump on board with that, just because of your previous suggestion hitting like a freight train. Of course, hi guy. Absolutely, man. Oh, you voted on the short? Did you vote completely new rifle? Is that what, were you part of that crowd? Is that non-disclosed information? Another Harry Potter creamer, haven't seen it yet. I'm excited to see it because I'm definitely gonna buy it up. Find all the cool odd stuff. Yeah, we've missed you, dude. We've missed you, my man. See, you just knew that I wanted to build a new rifle, right? That's all it had to be. Mama Tack needs one? Yeah. Yeah, she does. She shouldn't have to save my husband's rifle. Exactly, bro. Exactly. Mama needs one, she does. She does. Of course, I need like 6 or 8 of them, at least, right? Little Tic Tac, my sweet little girl. She smiles so big, dude. Honestly, did it seem like I was getting defensive earlier when that guy asked me if I had ever questioned if I'm wrong? Did it seem like I was defensive? Like, honestly, you won't hurt my feelings. Rose gold is going to be fire. 100%, dude. I agree. It's going to look so nice. Well, in full transparency, the part that I felt like I was a little defensive about was him coming in talking about your God, right? It just, I don't know, it irks me when people say that. Your God. Like, you call it, you say it's not a fallacy, and you say things like that. Like, you're completely discrediting him as being God of anybody but me, which is offensive. I don't know. I felt like I was a little defensive there.
My
Just pointing out and expanding over that you won't change. Yeah, well, and
My picture.
personally, the amount of change I've experienced in my life, like I had said,
My picture. My
I would never
video.
want to change. You know, I would never want to. Honeybee, you're supposed to be in there eating your dinner. Go in and eat your dinner. I would never want to change. I've experienced Christ on a level that, I mean, uprooted me from the way that I was living to I was a completely different man a year ago. Completely different man. You guys wouldn't even recognize me. The way that I talked, the way that I conducted myself, you know, my family, my just my life in general. Like, I'm not even close to the same person. And I love the change. I'm overwhelmingly joyful. I mean, I love my life. I used to get up every single day thinking to myself, man, I don't want to do this, dude. I hate this job. I hate getting up early. Why me? It's always me. Everything bad always happens to me. Dude, I used to have these freak out moments in traffic from the smallest inconvenience that would, if you were in the car with me, you'd be uncomfortable. You'd be like, dude, can you like calm down? At least, like, I've had people like visibly uncomfortable with me in the car just by my over the top reactions to small minor inconveniences. And nowadays it's just like, man, it's like a water drop on a duck's back, you know. I don't get angry. Sure, I might absolutely fall in a way that I'm showing rage or being defensive. Good example. But I'm not perfect, right? Like, I pray for forgiveness for that attitude. I pray that I can do better. I pray that I can learn from those situations, you know. Genuinely regenerated, genuinely transformed from what you were. Yeah, a completely different life, man. The old me is dead. He died when I accepted Christ as my Lord and Savior. And just every day is just a blessing to me now. Whereas it was, I will keep praying. I'm nowhere near the man that I know God wants me to be. And getting closer to Him is the only way to get there. And I love Him for that. Go eat your dinner. You can't just take a bite and run away, baby. It's hard to picture where I would be right now had I not found Jesus Christ. I definitely don't think I'd be here right now. Definitely wouldn't be here right now trying to tell others about Jesus Christ or bring others to Christ.
I genuinely don't think our relationship would be remotely as healthy as it is.
No.
if it weren't.
We were in a bad spot, the two of us.
I remember.
We haven't had so much as a argument in the last 2 years. Like, small disagreements here and there, but just walk right through it. He does. He regenerates us. He restores our souls anew every single day. He restoreth my soul.
I remember so many times we were like full one breath words screaming at each other for no reason. I mean, the silliest stuff. And it's like, I can't even imagine doing that. No.
No.
Like, that's so dumb. Why are you doing that? You know? Like,
You're a gift from God to me. Doesn't get any better than that.
Pretty sure I just saw her unknowingly eat a piece of zucchini.
Oh yeah.
So. That's
I'll
like
be
my
dead if
win
not for
that.
Christ. Seriously, no joke, dead. Yeah, I'm right there with you, dude. I'm right there with you.
We were just talking about your little GSXR endeavors last night. He probably would be too.
Dude, I stared death in the face more times than I can count, man. Riding on that stupid motorcycle.
Yeah, you're never getting another one.
I am not even kidding, dude. I used to split semi-trucks on the highway going like 150 miles an hour on that thing.
By the grace of God, you made it home every time.
One time a tractor trailer switched lanes on me. Nobody in front of him. Nothing around him. Just jumped over. Had no idea I was coming. I was coming up at like 170 miles an hour.
He literally couldn't see you.
And by the grace of God, I was able to get onto the rumble strip and ride past him.
Daddy.
Radically saved and sanctified, in my opinion. Absolutely, dude. Jesus Christ picked me up out of the miry clay. Restoreth my soul, man. Lead me in the path of righteousness for his name's sake. Yea, I walk through the valley of the shadow of death. I'll fear no evil. Thou art with me. Thy rod and thy staff, they comfort me. Thou preparest a table before me in the midst of my enemies. Honeybee, did you finish your dinner? Are you lying? Go eat your dinner. Amen, brother. Amen and amen. What's your life goal? To get closer to Jesus Christ and to bring others to Jesus Christ. As I'm commanded to do.
I can say confidently that I have spent so many days, like, especially like recently, overwhelmed with adjusting to 2 children. But it's like when I was a little girl, I always wanted to be a mom with 2 little girls. That's all I ever wanted. And what a blessing it is to be overwhelmed by the life that you prayed for. I remember working, thinking, getting to work 6 a.m., woke up at 4 o'clock in the morning for it and thinking, this sucks, dude. Like, I don't want to do this, dude. And I don't have to, like, I get to stay home with my kids all day, every day, which is, its own brand of hard, but it's such a blessing. Hi.
Mommy.
God takes care of you. He wants you to have good things in life. He's a good dad. He gave me exactly what I desired. Doesn't
He's a
come
good
without
father.
hardships. Some days I'm incredible. I can't wait for bedtime. Some days,
It's simple, but it ain't easy.
Exactly.
All right, boys. I'm going to call it for the night.
She needs to get a BATH.
Honeybee needs
Jesus, covered in spaghetti sauce.
So many guns. Yeah, I got a couple.
I'm getting a new one next.
Yeah, we're about to build my wife one on the channel. We're going to do a community build where I pick a bunch of parts that she approves of, and you guys get to vote for which parts go onto the gun. We're going to build it from scratch, starting with a stripped lower, including barrel lengths, optics, hand guards, everything. Your house is like a candy shop. So if you want to be involved with that, make sure that you stick around, come back, subscribe, hit that like button, turn on notifications so you know when I post, and you can vote, put your 2 cents in on how the gun should be built. But yeah, that's it for me, guys. I'm hopping off. I love you guys so much. You guys are awesome. I really appreciate all the camaraderie, the fellowship, the support to my channel. Our community is a very, very God-blessed community, and I appreciate you guys all. I hope you guys have a good rest of your night and have a fantastic tomorrow, Tuesday. Don't have a good Tuesday, have a God Tuesday. All right, boys. As always, God bless and stay strapped. I hope to see you on the next one.